Hello, today I'm finally making a pan-fried potatoes as one of my subscribers who visited Tbilisi asked me to make. So she liked that potatoes. She specifically described that not deep fried but different. So it is pan-fried potatoes. So first of all, potatoes have to be peeled completely, and now how to cut them. Along, and then depending on the size, on the 3 pieces. That's how I cut it. So 1, 2, I will leave it as is. So again, one more time. So of course you better do it on the board, so just be careful. Now, what else do we need? Salt, of course, oil and butter. Pan should be very hot all the time, and you need a lid for the pan, regardless of what kind of pan you have. And to make pan-fried potatoes, you need oil, hot pan. First you add into the pan oil and wait until it completely warms up, will be hot. And into hot oil you add a piece of butter. And when it completely dissolves, it means that butter with oil are hot enough to add potatoes. Why you need a mixture of oil and butter? Because butter does not burn in the oil. But do not overheat the pan. And now into that, I'm going to add all my potatoes. I didn't dry them on a paper towel, but you can do it. And now you have to cover it. And the heat should be always almost high. So I'm going to see, I will show you. See, my maximum is here, so high. I'm two digits less than maximum. And it should remain that way. If you have larger potatoes, then you can reduce. If you cut it on larger pieces, cut potatoes, then make it on this point. I don't know, each stove is a little different. But if you have a gas stove, it is much easier to make. Now, in a minute, I have to open, and now it is time to salt it. Now I have to salt it. See, it starts changing the color or texture. I don't know how to explain it. Probably you see it. See, here it kind of becomes clearer, the edges right around. And it's time to salt it. I haven't salted anything, but you can salt the oil before. And now I'm going to turn it and see how that looks on the other side. You just turn it around then. Now I'm going to cover it again. All the time I keep it under the lid and high heat. That's the key. And also the first number 1 tip is the pan should be hot with oil and butter. And you add potatoes immediately into the hot oil butter mixture and cover it with the lid. And now, see, it took probably less than a minute. I have to open and turn it around again. Covering it again, This is something that you cannot turn your back to. You start it and it takes probably 5-7 minutes. This size of potatoes, this size of cut potatoes. If you make it thicker, of course it will take a little longer, but 5-7 minutes potato is done. But you have to open the lid and turn it time to time. So what time to time? 1 minute, maybe even less. Again. See? Potatoes are almost done. One more covering, 1 more minute, and it will be done completely. But see how beautiful it is? In no time. I think peeling potatoes and cutting takes longer than this. Just be careful because the oil still, of course, can hurt you. So be careful like that. Covering it again. 1 more minute and I'm turning it off. So while 1 minute is going, so I want to explain about the pans. So the batter is of course a pan with a thick bottom. If you have a non-stick thin pan, you can still make it, but heat should be lower, much lower. So my potatoes are done. That's it. They're golden and delicious. And as usual, you see, very, very, very soft. This is all completely done. So in Georgia, we serve it with a plum sauce called remali. Absolutely delicious with any salad. So potatoes are done. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.